Did you know there's a firearm that can fire underwater? Yes, you heard that correctly. A real functioning gun that not only works in the most extreme conditions but also revolutionized our understanding of ballistics. Welcome to another jaw-dropping episode in our Firearm series, where today we explore the gun that could fire underwater. But how is this even possible? Don't guns rely on air to ignite their gunpowder? If you've ever asked yourself that, buckle up because we're diving, literally, into this incredible story. To understand the marvel of underwater firearms, we first need a bit of science behind traditional firearms and the challenges of firing them below the surface. Think of how a conventional firearm operates. A firing pin strikes the primer, causing a spark that ignites the gunpowder. This chemical reaction creates gas, and the gas builds up pressure to force the bullet down the barrel and toward its target. Here's the kicker. Underwater, things function quite differently. Water is 800 times denser than air, and this density makes moving or firing a projectile way more complex. Traditional firearms are designed to work in air, so when submerged, water fills the barrel. The gas pressure either won't build up properly, or its release will simply be dampened by the water, rendering the shot ineffective or completely null. Yet through engineering ingenuity, humans have developed a firearm that bypasses these problems altogether. Drum roll, please, because we're talking about the APS underwater rifle. Originally developed by the Soviets in the 1970s, the APS isn't just a regular firearm, it's a classified marvel of military technology. The APS, or Avtomat Podvodny Spetsialny, solves the problem of water's density by pioneering a unique type of ammunition specifically crafted for underwater use. Instead of regular bullets, this underwater firearm uses long, needle-like projectiles. These projectiles, designed to cut through water more effectively than traditional ammunition, are made from stainless steel to prevent corrosion. Now let's talk about the mechanics. The APS uses a smooth-bore barrel, which means it lacks the usual rifling. Those grooves within the barrel that spin stabilize bullets. Why? Because rifling is near useless underwater, where hydrodynamic forces have a more significant impact than aerodynamic forces. These hydrodynamic forces are what give the APS its game-changing ability to maintain accuracy and velocity even below the surface. Hold on, this gets even better. Once fired, the needle-like projectile forms a tiny air bubble around itself called a supercavitation bubble. Supercavitation is a phenomenon where a gas cavity envelops an object moving through a liquid, effectively reducing drag and allowing for faster, farther travel. You heard that right. This gun harnesses the physics of air and water to make underwater ballistics not just possible, but practical. The APS isn't just about ingenuity, it solved a real-world problem. During the Cold War, underwater missions were all the rage. Both Soviet and Western militaries started focusing on underwater combat arrays like combat divers and sabotage missions targeting ships, ports, and underwater infrastructure. Regular firearms were next to useless under these circumstances, leaving divers vulnerable. The APS became the Soviet Union's answer, a reliable means of defense and offense in underwater operations. One might ask, how effective is it? The APS has a maximum range of about 30 meters underwater depending on the depth. The greater the depth, the shorter the effective range, but that's where the APS truly earns its stripes. At shallow depths, where most underwater enemy encounters occur, its accuracy is remarkable. But wait, there's an issue. This innovative weaponry comes with a caveat. As groundbreaking as the APS is underwater, it performs poorly above water. The needle-like projectiles and smooth-bore barrel make it inaccurate and weak in the air. To counteract this, hybrid firearms like the ADS amphibious rifle were later developed, capable of firing both regular bullets in air and specialized underwater ammunition. Still, the APS remains an icon. What does this tell us? It's a testament to human adaptability and engineering brilliance. transforming a technology designed for one environment to excel in a completely different, adverse setting is no small feat. The APS underwater rifle is not just a tool, it's a symbol of innovation driven by necessity. What once seemed impossible, firing a gun underwater, is not just possible, but has been refined to a science. So the next time you think about guns, remember, they're not confined to land or air anymore. We've explored space, the seas, and beyond, constantly pushing the boundaries of what a tool can achieve. The APS is a powerful reminder of how humanity adapts its technology to conquer new frontiers. Imagine for a moment the bravery of those early divers wielding a weapon designed as much for defense as it was an emblem of possibility. Guns underwater. It's not the future. It's the incredible history of firearms. Whether for military missions or just as a fascinating piece of history, the APS underwater rifle continues to capture imaginations and redefine expectations. Do you have questions? Do you want us to dive deeper, pun intended, into more of these stories of innovation and engineering excellence? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing episodes like this one. Until next time, keep your curiosity fired up and your imaginations unbounded. Thanks for watching.